Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to another Grounded update video where today we are going to be answering one of the biggest questions for all of my friends that currently play on Xbox. Guys, you guys want to know, hey guys, what's going on with the public test server Sim? How do I get access to it and how can I join in? And guys, I am very sad to say that Obsidian has released an official note. I'm a few days late on this, but they have said that sadly nobody else is going to be getting access to it at the moment because of an unforeseen bug. So now what I want to do is I want to go through and read you guys their official statement that they put up on their Grounded website back on October 28th that lets you guys know what's going on and why they decided to cancel it and why it was a good idea that they did. So it says right here, due to some unforeseen issues that have been brought to our attention after launching the Xbox flight for Grounded, we will need to close off the flight for any players currently not in the flight. Those who are in the flight, you will still have access to the flight build, but we highly recommend, not just recommend, but highly recommend that they do not leave the flight at this time. We have been made aware of an issue where player save files were being wiped when moving from the flight back to the live build, and in order to investigate this and prevent more save files from being lost, we have made the difficult decision to temporarily stop the flight at this time. We are committed to investigating this issue in order to open the flight back up as soon as we are able to find the cause and apply the fix for this specific issue. So before we continue on, hold on. I just want to say that what that means is that they're not going to be canceling it forever. They want to make it so everybody can get back in. They need the help to make sure that the crashing stops. They are just having some problems and they're trying to fix them before anybody else loses their stuff. Anybody else loses all their time. I mean, I know people who have 200-300 days in Grounded. There's people out there like me who have played for over 400 hours on Grounded. There's people out there who just want to go through and have a good time in the game. And when you lose your entire save, you lose hundreds of hours of progress on a map, it's very frustrating. But I want to point out that this does not state that those of you who have lost your saves in the live, that you are not going to get them back, okay? Those of you who went from public test to live, they're saying that you may be wiped and you may not get those back, which I'm really sad to hear as well. Okay, so to all of our players who are looking forward to joining the Xbox flight, we apologize you were not able to join us at this time. To all of our players who have reported this issue and worked with us to investigate this so far, we appreciate you. This is our first time utilizing the Xbox flight program during a public test, and we are still learning. We will look into ways to prevent this from happening in future public tests so that all players are with us during the early development period can continue to help us test while maintaining their saves on public builds. So what that is telling me, guys, is that this is not the end to the public test servers by any means at all. They have found how helpful it is when they have somebody or an entire community helping them find the bugs to fix it for the live build. But you must understand, guys, when you join into a public test server, when you join into a beta of a game, when you start getting into the experimental version, there are some serious risks that you guys are taking on. And this was one of them. I know it sounds crazy, but this is an early access game, and we have to be comfortable in the fact knowing that there is a high chance we may be wiped out and lose all save data, which is scary for people that are out there with 200-300 days, have mega bases built, have killed thousands of all of the insects in the game, have wanted to go into the pond and go and kill everything in there now and have a great time and build a pond base and try to climb a cattail and jump off the pagoda into the lake for no reason and try to block the koi, which you can do. But there are tons of things that lots of people have tried to do, and it's come to the point where if you want to join the public test server, you will be able to. You will be able to in the future, but you guys have to understand the risks of doing so. That you have to understand that, yes, if I join this public test server, there's a chance that I am going to lose everything. Now let's go over to the Discord and see what Shayla said. Alright, so right here she says, due to some unforeseen issues we have brought to our attention, we are launching the Xbox flight for Grounded. We will close off the flight for any players not in the flight. Those who are in the flight and still have access to the build, we recommend you do not leave this flight at this time. More or less, they go on to say everything that they were before in there, but they wanted to make it known on all places. And there's a lot of people who understand, even these guys down here that spelled out thank you, which was kind of cool. But it's hard for them right now, guys. I mean, they are a small team. They are really trying to give us the best game that they can and build the best process that they can. And they are giving us all of their time to try to fix these issues. And with this, I wanted to share about what's right above this text, which is why I wanted to make this video as well, guys. It says, "Hello everyone. I wanted to share with you that some of our amazing dev team members are currently dealing with the Sim-Alot fire that is happening right now in Southern California and have been evacuated from their homes. I have been asked to share this information with you all so you have an understanding of what the team is dealing with outside of Grounded. They want you to know that they are all doing fine and staying as safe as possible. We appreciate you all and thank you for your support, and hopefully everyone will be able to be back in their homes soon." So with this, I will say some bug fixes may come a little bit later. It may take them a little bit more time because their development team is currently under a national issue, right? They've literally been removed from their homes, removed from their workplaces, so it may take a little bit more time for bug fixes. It may take a little bit more time for updates, but we have to be patient. And finally, here we are on their Twitter. Okay, so with their Twitter, guys, what I wanted to point out is it says right here, "Hello everyone, due to some unforeseen issues brought to our attention, we will be stopping new players from joining the Xbox flight on our public test. Please visit our website for more information." But then they go on to answer some questions. "Can I continue to play if I'm already in it? You can continue to play in the public test server. We are just stopping new players from joining. However, you may want to remain in the public test server while we investigate the issues with the save files deleting when moving back over." And then they go on to talk a little bit more about their Discord, that there's lots of places to go there. They talk about where to go there. It says, "No, I've been trying to get in since launch and it's not appearing in my Insider Hub. I'm sorry it didn't work for this time, but hopefully after we have a chance to resolve the current issue, we can get you in." So that's literally telling us, guys, that they want to have as many people as they can join in and help them fix these bugs. Guys, I know that it's frustrating, right? Xbox feels like it's being crapped on all the time with this game. And what I will say is, yeah, you guys have kind of gotten the short staff, and I'm sorry about that. But at the end of the day, the team is trying, okay? I would recommend that if you guys want to continue playing Grounded can run on some pretty basic machines. If you guys want to join in on the computer, if you guys want to, you guys can transfer your Xbox Game Pass over into your computer and play there and get into the public test server there as well. It just happens to be the console version of this game. And what I will say is, coming from a computer background, the reason for that is the coding is different when it comes to a computer versus a console. Okay, so you guys have to understand that it's not the same. That's why that Steam and the PC version of the game are able to get in and able to update and able to get in there, but the Xbox can't, because it's not the same code, it's not the same program, and there's a lot of other things that go into it as well that I want to make you guys all aware of. So please, guys, I ask you, be patient. I know that it is hard right now with everything that's going on with Grounded, that all of you guys really want to get in and try out this stuff and have a good time. But at the end of the day, guys, we can only get whatever Obsidian can provide to us. So thank you everybody so much for watching this video. If you guys could please hit that like button for me, subscribe today, turn your bell notification to all, and also if you guys have any other concerns or bugs that you guys may want to report that you haven't already, please let me know down in the comments. That is the best way for me to communicate with you guys. I appreciate everybody who's messaged me on Instagram and Twitter to let me know that you guys want to report bugs with me or ask me questions. But what I will say, the best way to communicate with me is obviously through my comments, and the best way I can track that, or through my Discord as well. My Discord is the best way to communicate with me as well. But like I said, guys, thank you guys all so much, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one.